Alright, what's going on, guys? Robert Welkin here of CoinOpTV. Gonna do some gameplay commentary with Ratchet Clank All for One. It's a Sony PlayStation exclusive, and while everybody's out online at GameStop waiting to get Batman Arkham City, I'm getting my hands and my teeth on some Ratchet Clank action. So here's the beginning of the game. You get a little menu to select which character you want. Since I don't have any friends, I'm just going to play solo, and let's go with Clank. And I'm just going to play a little solo here, a little commentary, a little gameplay. I'm a huge fan of the franchise, so really excited for this game.
In conclusion, I humbly accept this award for subduing the insidious light-eating Zagroot against near impossible odds. How's that sound?
Quark, doesn't accepting an award for something you didn't do make you feel the slightest bit deceitful?
It depends. Does deceitful mean impressive? Heroic? Awe-inspiring? Fine, I don't care what it means. We're talking about a light-eating Zagroot here. You know what this will do for my approval rating?
I never even heard of an Intergalactic Tool of Justice award. Who did you say invited you?
I don't know. The guy was all cloak and dagger on the phone. But I'm sure the whole thing's on the up and up. Look at him, peacefully slumbering in the warm embrace of cryo-sleep.
I don't know about this. Maybe we should call Kronk and Zephyr.
Oh, Ratchet. So young, so unused to the spoils of do-goodery. Don't worry. When you're a hero, you'll understand. House lights?
Well, hello, Mr. President! So kind of you to accept my invitation.
Dr. Nefarious. I was wondering when you'd be showing up. Is that your new space station? Looks a little smaller than the last one.
Oh, you're hysterical. Let's see you crack jokes from inside the digestive tract of a Zagroot!
Oh, goody. I get to reanimate something. Apologies, sir. I think it's time to tender my resignation.
All right, big entrance, big opening.
We must stop the Zagroot before he destroys the city.
Defeat the Zagroot. Chase down the Zagroot. Alright, so here it is. I am Clank.
Pretty good, cadet.
I can hit things by hitting the X button on the controller. I can jump by playing, the square to hit, the X to jump.
Unhand the Athenian right this instant.
Hold down the left there to sprint. Double jump, double X. Gosh, I forgot how...
Hello, I'm Kip Darling.
And I'm Pepper Fairbanks.
And we're coming to you live from Luminopolis, where Dr. Nefarious has just released a light-eating Zagroot upon the city.
The latest attack from the diabolical doctor couldn't have come at a worse time. Currently, the entire Polaris Defense Force is off on a field trip to the single and hating it speed dating convention in Meridian City.
Well, let's hope they find love, Pepper. And now, back to the maulings.
So this first level here is kind of like a little bit of a tutorial. I went through this already with Ratchet and this Quark. So here's how you kind of move his buddies. Some co-op play. You hold down the triangle and you kind of use it as a little lasso there to latch on to your teammates.
And not a scratch on my sister board.
It's gonna be hard not to stop talking when like the characters jump in like that. I'll try and this is one thing I've learned from you guys with the commentary. Since you don't like when people talk over dialogue, so I will try not to do that as much as I can. So here we are, the beginning of the game, collecting some goodies.
The depravity of this creature knows no bounds, folks. He just destroyed Rusty Pete's healthy hamburger shack. Its vegan wheatgrass and tree bark burger was a favorite of hipsters everywhere.
That was a couple hidden behind here. So something that's new. So this is a 4-player game. You can play all 4 at the same time. You can also play single player, which is what I'm doing. Some single player experience. Now I've played 4-player a couple of times at some Sony events, media events at E3 and during Comic-Con. So I've had my hands on the game a few times, and to be honest with you guys, playing it, it's teaching me to slam attack X and square to do kind of a ground pound kind of thing to take out bigger objects like that. And this is a checkpoint here, so I don't need to do anything to it. It just pops up saying here's a checkpoint if I die anytime soon. So something interesting is that this game is sort of hailed as kind of a co-op experience, 4 players or up to 4 players. These are exploding crates, so I want to use my my little distance boomerang guy on them. So it's interesting because I actually didn't really go too gaga over the multiplayer experience a couple times I played. I mean, it was so busy. The graphics were just kind of all over the place, and like there was so much happening that it was like really hard to tell what the heck you were doing at all in the game with the 4 people going. But now I got the game in my hands.
Groot has just ravaged one of the city's luminoid conduits.
But now that I got the game in my hands and I've had it for a couple of days playing single player, I'm actually digging the game a lot. I mean, I actually was talking to one of my buddies, Robert, over at Tech Gaming. You already know. So the square and the right 2 will throw things, and Clank's got some range on his thing. So Quark is like sort of my little AI assistant here. In case one of us falls, we can kind of catch each other. And I can press the triangle at any time to kind of shoot over quickly to my partner. Let's see, left 2. Oh, okay, I gotta call him over there. So I don't remember having to do that much with when I was playing as Ratchet. Maybe it's because Quark is smarter. I see. Quark went into my little backpack. You can't really zoom in and see, or I'll turn around, but you can see his little mini Quark in there. So when I was playing as Ratchet the first time around, this level, Clank was sort of in the backpack and he would pop out. So it's interesting to see the different dynamics that Insomniac has put together with sort of their care and understanding of variety and these characters, and you know, really basing the game around fan service. So something you may notice, I don't know if you could tell, but I can't control the camera at all. So it's a fixed camera that moves on its own. I can't rotate the x-axis at all, or y. So if you do anything with the right thumbstick, it calls up your menu, inventory, which I can't show you right now because I don't have anything in my inventory. These guys I got to do slam attack on, and I got Quark helping me out for some slam attack action. Oh, I see. We got a co-op in here. He's got to get one. I got to get one, and then that sets up the bridge. Quark just fell, I think, or maybe went in my bag. So if you guys have played Ratchet Clank in the past, you know, like the game has had sort of a dynamic view where you can kind of look around in a 3D world and check things out. So you don't get that with this game because it's a multiplayer game with a co-op. The camera has to be a little more fixed, but it's, you know, it's, as you can see, it's not all a side scroller or platformer going forward. They mix it up with going right or left, and throw out some of these little slimy dudes on me.
The Zagroot is headed for the airway. We must catch up.
Holds triangle for hookshot. Okay, there we go. So that's like the. Stay with me, Quark.
I am detecting a hookshot ahead.
Restore health with nanotech. All right, my health is good, so I'll leave that for now. And now, if I had 3 other players, I was playing either online or co-op, couch co-op, then we could sort of fight over the health box there. The checkpoint. So yeah. So guys, what do you think? You know, graphics. Pretty insane. The all the voices from like the characters, Clank and Ratchet and everybody, Quark, seem like the regular group. Let's see, what do I have to do? I have to hold. Pop him out to shoot that. All right, let's jump on the taxi here. Go for a little ride. So here's a little interactive section here. I can move my character.
In order to catch up to the Zagroot. A bold move. Let's hope it ends in something that boosts our ratings.
So I can shift my weight to steer left and right. So here's like kind of a little.
Coils appear to be operational. Perhaps shifting position will steer the vehicle.
Here's kind of a little baby challenge.
This may be a bad time to mention this, but I haven't driven in a while.
This kind of reminds me of something from Blade Runner or some science fiction futuristic movie.
Here's an interesting fact. This is the 7th massive creature of destruction President Quark has helped unleash upon a major city since his inauguration.
What was the one with Bruce Willis and Chris Tucker? I think they were sort of flying around a little taxi like that.
I have located the Zagroot. We are almost there.
All right, now we're on rails.
Now that was a close one.
Now here's.
This might be a good time to mention our sponsor, Proton
There's
Paul's Lunar Funeral Home. Don't settle for a boring afterlife. Spend eternity spinning in your grave. Thanks to Proton Paul's Zero-G coffins.
All right, platforming at its best. Now, the first time I did that, there was a trophy for not getting killed there, staying on the rails. So you won't see that trophy pop up. Get out of my way, Quark! I'm trying to kill boxes. Our health is good, but I'll smash that anyway. I've already informed you guys. Alright, so here we go. A little ground pound. He gets on that, and then I smash this one, and bang. So now if there's 3 of us playing...
This is an interesting development. It appears that strange, unidentified robots have teleported into city limits. I'm no expert, but they don't appear to belong to Dr. Nefarious.
One could only surmise that these robots have chosen to take advantage of our distraction with the Zagroot and invade our city.
So I'll take my glory, Quark. And he just rolls right up and like punches dudes. he's like the tough guy. I'm like the little robot. Ah, did you zap me?
You must take cover, Captain.
There you go. I'm the one getting hit, and I'm giving him tips. So yeah, I was gonna say before the so if we were doing multiplayer, a couple of dudes with those little X square smashes to sort of move on to the next level, you could, that's like kind of a co-op experience. I believe
Looks like
this.
Our heroes found a weapon kiosk from the President's failed Friendship Through Firepower initiative.
All right, so here I can buy some weapons. Let's see.
Greetings, citizens, and thank you for taking part in Friendship Through Firepower. Are you ready to get certified? Since this is just a recording, I'll assume you said yes.
So here's a little preview on all the weapons, or at least some of the weapons coming up in the game. And one thing that's cool about the Ratchet Clank franchise.
One of our discounted police blasters.
I'm gonna buy this weapon. Are you sure you want to purchase this?
This will
Yes.
come in handy.
And let's go ahead and exit this. So something about the Ratchet Clank franchise is that they kind of...
training program will teach you how to use your new combustors. Start by unholstering your weapon. Okay, safety precautions, disclaimers, warnings, yada yada yada. Aha! Okay, step one, fire!
So yeah, the thing I was going to say is like the history of Ratchet Clank games, they usually trickle new ammunition and new...
Shooting, citizens. You mastered the same technique I employed when I vanquished Dr. Nefarious. Sorry. Guess I'm having a hard time listening to myself.
So yeah, they've done a good job of like giving you new weapons over time.
Became a hero was how much people don't enjoy getting shot. If your target refuses to stand still, try locking onto them with your weapon.
So it has an auto lock-on feature. If I hold the R1 to fire, it automatically will lock onto somebody.
Try firing your combustors at once to deliver a supercharged blast of power.
Alright, so here's a little synchronized thing. So this would be very co-op related. Basically, I think you just kind of hold down the R1 to fire, and then like the weapons will kind of time each other.
You are now certified to carry a weapon inside city limits. Thank you for your participation in the Friends Through Firepower Initiative. Have a truly awesome day.
So yeah, if you kind of fire together like that, they'll get in sync, and then you have a more powerful weapon attack. Now we got some more laser dudes. So now, here we go. So it's if I'm holding R1, it's auto-targeting these dudes. That's kind of standard. If I hit left 2, it'll, left 1, sorry. Play a lot of Xbox games. I kind of forget on the PS controller what things are called. But you can toggle your targets by using L1. It's kind of throwing me off how Quark kind of pops in and out. If I walk over this, I'll get ammo.
Acquired.
So there you go. There's the checkpoint over there. Do a little exploring. I haven't really found a whole lot of hidden goodies. You know, I'm still with platformers. I'm kind of still used to the being able to move the camera and stuff around. So it threw me off. It threw me off a lot in the beginning, not being able to move the camera. I think some bad dudes are going to pop out here eventually.
The has just been sighted making its way towards the Luminopolis power plant, and it looks like the unidentified robots are following. They must be here for the Zagroot. Kip.
Scout minion, alright.
I follow the truth wherever it leads, Pepper.
Ah. How dare you end a cutscene into bad guy firing at me automatically. So here's Ratchet Clank.
Looks like our heroes have acquired some new firepower. Do you think they'll be able to ambush the Zagroot?
If 3 marriages taught me anything, it's that deception and surprise are the key ingredients to any successful offensive.
One down.
Ah, missed my target. Did I get knocked down there? So yeah, I was gonna say the staple of kind of Ratchet Clank platforming is firing, and while you're locked on, doing sort of a strafe jump or double jump to kind of keep you away from the bad guys attacking. There's all my bolts coming at me. It's great. Quark kills people, and I usually get the bolts, right? So that's a nice little bonus. I'm not sure why it popped out there. Alright, so if I get here's a little bit of a power up. So let's take out these little generators first. Double teaming the dual firepower. I don't know quite what that's called. There must be a name for that. Okay, so this power up here. I shot it. So much for my demonstration. It was weird, it went away. So that power up will give you like a double boost for the bolts collecting. And it also sort of acts as a way to smash through. Let's see, is it laying over here somewhere? I shot it? Nah. So it acts as a way to kind of smash things as well. You'll see, I'll get another one of those shortly. Check it out. Game isn't too difficult. I got it on normal difficulty. You know, I can jump out of the way of attacking bad dudes. If you play this game with 4 people, though, it actually becomes a little harder because you can kind of like bump your friends, and you know, you get kind of in the way with each other a little easier. So it's easier to play on first person. I think what I'd recommend is, if you pick up All for One, is to play through a lot of it on first person just by yourself. Just kind of get a hang of the levels, the gameplay, the mechanics, and it hit me.
Nanotech, that's the stuff.
And just play through a lot on single player, like I'm doing here, and get the hang of it.
I am ready.
Here's a multiplayer co-op-y moment.
Let's take this moment to check in with Born Garblak about the mysterious robots tracking the Zagroot. Minister Garblak, any ideas as to who owns these robots?
Our analysts are working on it, Pepper. It is quite possible that the Zagroot belongs to these robots, and that they've come to retrieve it. Until we learn more, I advise all citizens to remain in their homes!
Oh, thank you, Minister Garblak.
Ammunition acquired.
Alright, get some ammo. Let's take this guy out. Oh, I think I got hit there. I was just thinking, like, I didn't really notice how much talking and dialogue was in this game until I decided to, hit record on the audio commentary. I wonder if there's a way. I wonder if Quark can die. I mean, I know, like, if he falls off. Oh, there's an exploding box there. So that's the trick, is hiding explosive boxes in there, so you get hurt. I got 1 bar down. I should be okay. So you want to watch out for that kind of stuff when you're roaming through. But so far, I don't think my AI counterpart or buddy actually will die. There was one time, or a couple levels down, where we were jumping across like a canyon and we both missed at the same time, and that killed us. So I know that is possible, but I think mostly if one of us is alive, we keep going. Jump up, shoot over the plants. This isn't terribly difficult, it's just kind of a matter of paying attention to what's going on the screen. They definitely made this opening chapter pretty easy, so you can kind of get a feel for like the characters in the game and how to play, what button does what. You know, I've been playing a lot of games all year, and a lot of times I kind of had to put the controller down at like demos and events just because I couldn't figure out anything. And you know, games should be simplified enough, especially when you're demoing them, so that you can like figure it out quickly. There's a power up health. Let's see. I think there's a. Oh, here's the ×2 here. So I got the little ×2. I could just run into these. It doesn't look like it'll kill that. Take out these boxes, these crates. And it looks like it took out that little light that was next to me also. So anything that's kind of... There we go, yeah. So I'll take this one out here. Anything that's like shattery, it'll take out. But anything with like the little harder smash like that, I guess I have to do on my own. Do you guys remember the old Ratchet Clank, the first one? I don't think he could move after he threw something. I think like see how I can move as I'm throwing that. I remember the I think it was the first one and 2. I'm not sure if it was in 2, but I know 1 when he threw his little his projectiles, fireball. I forget what it's called right now, but let me get across here. Come on, Quark, join me. Join me for a little swing across. Oh, we're gonna get flown. Oh, what was Ratchet's weapon? I know he's got kind of his. It's like a tool. It doesn't look like I can move in this mode. This is a semi-cutscene. chase down the grunt. Alright. Boss battle. Here we go, guys. Let's see if I can make it out of here one time.
The entire city watches with bated breath as perhaps the strangest team in Polaris history works to defeat the deadly light-eating group.
Just a reminder, tonight's battle to the death is brought to you by Vidal's RoboShop and Gaming Superstore, holding news for over a decade.
Alright, so this is just going to take some double jumps, kind of paying attention to the pattern, and the heat wave. If you jump too early, you'll get stiffed, but I got a whole lot of life going for me, so that's cool. Quark got zapped there. Looks like he could tell which way he's gonna go by if he... Oh, I'm out of ammo. Paying attention to the commentary more than collecting ammo. I was gonna say, it looks like he could tell what's gonna happen by what hand he uses.
I might be mistaken, but I believe destroying those generators would prevent the Zagroot from healing himself.
Oh, we gotta do, gotta blast that. So something also you may notice is not only...
And there has been a lot of them.
Our station patrols are still taking count, but it appears that we're looking at billions of volts worth of property damage.
A city in shambles, a galaxy in debt, and a lavish Meridian City retreat forged from expensive raritanium. All this begs the question, has the galaxy had enough of Copernicus Quark?
I am ready.
Raritarium. Haven't heard that for a while. Alright, let's get on this rails here. Do a little skating. Skateboard Pete. Let's go, guys.
Wait, this fight may not be over. The Zagroot is back, and boy does he look angry. I can barely watch, folks. The monster is breaking through everything in its path with bloodthirsty resolve. It's like watching some elderly cat lady on Black Friday.
Ooh, it went around the pole.
Mercilessly toward the last pair of self-cleaning underwear.
Our heroes may be in real trouble. The Zagroot does not seem to be giving up.
It didn't look like I could double jump on the pipe there.
Heavy artillery.
Looked like I could jump going forward, but that was kind of tricky though. I got like around that pole.
Heroes are attempting to use the fusion turrets on top of Zog Tower.
Citizens will remember former Minister of Defense Artemis Zog had them installed in the event of an attack by Dr. Nefarious. How's that for irony?
So you can see the graphics. I mean, just that scene right there when I landed, and I was like smashing a couple boxes. There was bolts everywhere. You could see how the graphics are getting pretty insane just with me and Quark. So just imagine that with two other dudes on screen as my teammates, kind of causing havoc and chaos, blowing crap up. I was paying attention there. That's okay. I got the I got that. So here we go. Do I want to buy any weapons, guns? How much would I have? 4,000 bolts. Alright, we got something new. The plasma bomb launcher. Alright, we'll take it. I think that hucks things over obstacles. And there'll be cutscenes in between gameplay to show you like some of the new weapons and power-ups and things that you pick up along the way. Oh man, there's a lot of guys here.
I think it's safe to say the Zagroot has found our protectors.
Alright, change weapons by using the right thumbstick, pushing it to the right. So now I've got this... we're not going there yet. So now this weapon I've got, this is the one I just bought. It'll like, it's like a little grenade launcher. Toss things over. I don't know if I like too much having that stream popping out like that. I wonder if there's a way to get rid of that. If I press up, I'll get the combustor on the right D-pad. Let's take care of these crates. I want to bounce around there. I do like that, you know, it's not forcing you into this area, so that if you are playing with like some extra guys or girls co-oping, you kind of say like, hey, wait a second, Let me get some bolts, some goodies.
Engaging target. This will come in handy.
Come on, Quark, let's take him out. Landed on.
It is hard to watch. I haven't seen President Quark take a beating like this since he challenged that 7-year-old to a spelling bee.
Like, looking at Quark is kind of throwing me off here. Oh, I've got, am I loose? Alright, 2 life bars left. I see a power up down there. Let's get that. Get me a little nervous. I don't want to die in the first level.
All systems are operational.
Good.
How convenient.
So you always want to smash up as much things as you can before you get on a little... One of these little things is going to take you to the next level, the next section. So here we go. If I had, I think you guys get it. If I had 4 people playing, they'd all jump on one.
I'm ready.
In unison, we trigger this pod.
But it's not ready to quit just yet. Let's hope it doesn't find another power source before our heroes can get their final licks in.
What's that, Harvey? Our station manager, Harvey, has just pointed out that a new luminoid generator has been installed on that building.
Well, that certainly complicates things.
Alright, cool graphics, cool animation. Insomniac, you guys know what to do when it comes to making these types of games. Much love, much props to y'all. Let's see here, we got some bad guys creeping in.
Bring it on, pansy.
The gun seems to be firing a little slower than normal. Maybe I got kind of used to playing as Ratchet yesterday. I think his gun may fire a little faster. Buster. Let's check to the plasma bomb launcher here.
There is nanotech over here.
I'm in a bit of trouble here.
Stay with me, Quark. Alright, he like respawned right next to me, kind of threw me off. So yeah, so look at Quark. Quark can hide Clank. See, I'm almost hidden behind him, so that becomes a little bit of an issue multiplayer. I mean, if I'm playing with 3 other dudes, 3 other gamers, for you female gamers out there, I just say dudes. But, that can cause a problem. I mean, here we go. I can't see what's going on. It kind of actually threw me off a second ago there. So, I'm going to, early on, I'm going to say that here's some multiplayer madness. Come on, get on there, and I'll get this one. It's a weird thing, because I know...
The culmination of a citywide pursuit between the heroes of Polaris and a light-eating Zagroot. Can they survive a battle to the death with one of the galaxy's most dangerous predators?
According to our office poll, the answer is no. They cannot.
Alright, I gotta use... these kind of firing things are a little weird for me, because I use the inverted Y, and so sometimes getting the hang of shooting at these things, hucking at me, is kind of tricky. But yeah, it's a little strange, because I was telling my buddy today on the phone, I was like, I know that Insomniac has been going nuts marketing this as this like multiplayer experience, but it's so far I'm actually having more fun in single player campaign with it, because it gets just so hella busy. The graphics just get so insanely busy with multiplayer that kind of takes a little of the experience away, or a lot, I should say. Did we die? Again, caught up in critiquing the game so much and talking about it. But, I wasn't even paying attention. Alright, well that was the first time I died. You know the checkpoint's like right there, so it's not too crazy.
Suffer the wrath of my crouching kitten style.
Ah, got zapped there. Come on, stay on screen, you bad guy. Alright, let's double T. Ah, Quark, you're like flagging me, bro. Messing me up. We're gonna have to go back to Ratchet here. He's a little bigger. Kind of see where the heck he is. Come on, double firepower, bro. Alright, I'll start it off. You finish it over there. Man, it sucks. I'm like about to die. I'm going in here. Give me health.
Battle to the death with one of the galaxy's most dangerous predators.
According to our office pool, the answer is no. They cannot.
Alright, let's see if we can survive here. Last time I got so caught up in talking about the multiplayer versus single player that I kind of failed on my shooting. Ah, come on, what got me? I got respawned, alright. So I guess last time Quark and I must have died at exactly the same time. That's why it actually killed us. Because if only one person dies and the other one lives, then you're okay. Or you can continue. Enough of that, guys. This must go pretty fast when you have like 4 cannons blazing. This particular part isn't terribly amazing. I kind of imagine the developers were thinking like, how can we use the PlayStation motion control for this? This is sport move. Let's see. 3D compatible. It's 3D compatible. Ah, read the box when I got Homeboy up here. Take out your hands. Alright, no reading box while playing. I don't see a move on here. Players 1 through 4.
Is down for the count.
Online or network.
Absolutely incredible. We'll be right
3D.
back after this word from our sponsor.
720p. Alright, forget that. No on-rails move. Or if it is, it's not on the box. Alright, enemies killed. Plus 71. Quark, you took away some of my kills, man.